Hey there guys, I am the Six Machine and welcome back to another Warhammer video. So the Nova Open was yesterday, well today, really early today actually, and we got some incredibly exciting announcements and some incredible reveals. I will be doing a video covering all of them individually, but first off in this video we're going to take a look at what was arguably the biggest and certainly the most unexpected reveal we got during the show, and that is of course the completely out of left wing that I don't think anyone was anticipating, updated, redone and massively improved Horus Ascended. And yes, as you can see, the Warmaster himself has got a brand new, utterly stunning model, and I really do mean stunning. I don't think I can emphasize enough just how amazing it looks. The pose, the detail on the armor, the paint scheme, his face, the design, every single inch, every single millimeter of this model is, in my opinion, just genuinely breathtaking. And I think it's fair to say this may well be one of my favourite models GW have ever produced, and I will be absolutely shocked if it isn't at least a finalist when it comes to best model of 2022. As you can see side by side with the current model, Horus has had a big boost in his stature to coincide with the fact that this Ascended version is meant to portray him after he's been to Moloch and he's been sort of fully empowered by the Chaos Gods. So this is essentially kind of endgame Big Daddy Horus, the one that goes one-on-one with the Emperor himself. So he is rightly huge and powerful and imposing and standing on a literal mountain of corpses. He does look every inch the Warmaster of Chaos that we know from the Heresy series. And I think they've done a really good job of moving his current design to this newer design to show that kind of fall to corruption and that fall to chaos. You know, his claw looks much more menacing and chaotic. His armor has started to become a bit darker and more spiky and sort of inky and black and menacing, and even the wolf pelt on his back has begun to lose its previous glory and honor and instead has started to rot away, and you can just see the snout on the tip of the wolf fading away and kind of disintegrating as the forces of chaos and corruption consume him. It is just genuinely, in every aspect, such a wonderful model, and also, quite interestingly, also gives us a bit of insight into future releases, as they did say during the preview. They had a little interview. They said that this might be a hint at some potential other updates to the Primarchs as time goes on. So whether that will be updating some of the older ones to bring them into a better scale and sort of quality of design, or doing things like the demon version of Angron or Fulgrim to show how they've changed over the course of the Heresy, or maybe even just some alternate designs like, you know, the Khan on his bike who already has rules, or Korax following the drop site massacre where he was running around with the heavy bolter, I believe. So just some other designs and sort of imaginations of the Primarchs so that you can play them at a point in the Heresy where your sort of campaigns are set and where you want them to be sort of focused on. There is a lot of scope for a lot more designs and models, and honestly I do think that Heresy fans will absolutely lap that up to be able to play with their favourite Primarch or their favourite Primarchs at a certain point in the Heresy where their games are being played. I think my only bugbear with this model, and it is quite a big one, but unfortunately I think it's one we are just going to have to accept and get over, is that they have confirmed this is still a resin model, and it does look like, from everything we've been told and read, that all of the Legion specific units and characters and models and upgrades and that sort of thing are going to remain resin, at least for the foreseeable future. So yes, I know that sucks. I know most people do prefer plastic to resin, myself included, but Forge World do seem to want to keep hold of the character series of models, and so them being resin is, I think, as I said, something we are just going to have to live with for now. But I mean, let's be honest, at the end of the day, it is such a truly gorgeous kit, and if you want to bring a literal 1000 point demigod to your games of Heresy and be able to pretty much wipe out any other model in the game with complete ease, then Horus Ascended is still going to be a model that you are going to want to add to your bucket list. And if you just want to paint him up, because I think I'm not a big fan of painting, as some of you will know, but this does look like a really fun model to put together and paint if you just want it as a display piece as well. But as always, what do you make of this new Horus model? Do you prefer it to the current one? And do you think there will ever be a switch to plastic for these character kits, or will they always be staying in resin? Let me know in the comments below, and as always, thank you very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe for more Warhammer content from me, but until next time, I'll catch you later, guys.